What next for Todd and Julie Chrisley? Todd and Julie are planning to appeal their convictions after being sentenced to a combined 19 years in prison for tax fraud. The couple was found guilty of tax evasion in June, and on Monday, U.S. District Judge Alina Ross in Atlanta gave Todd Chrisley 12 years in prison while Julie Chrisley was sentenced to 7. One day after the sentencing, the couple's lawyer said they planned to fight their convictions. Yesterday was a difficult day for the Chrisley family, Alex Little said in a statement to CBS News. But Todd and Julie are people of faith, and that faith gives them strength as they appealed their convictions. Their trial was marred by serious and repeated errors, including the government lying to jurors about what taxes the couple paid. Based on these issues, we are optimistic about the road ahead. Their sentences also include 3 years supervised release after prison and an order to pay restitution in an amount to be determined later. The Chrisleys have built an empire based on the lie that their wealth came from dedication and hard work, prosecutors wrote. The jury's unanimous verdict sets the record straight. Todd and Julie Chrisley are career swindlers who have made a living by jumping from one fraud scheme to another, lying to banks, stiffing vendors, and evading taxes at every corner. Federal prosecutors previously said that the couple should each be sentenced to more than 10 years in prison. A message must be sent to the Chrisleys and others that tax evasion is a serious offense, and that wealthy tax cheats who use personal companies to avoid paying taxes will face a substantial prison sentence, the prosecutor said in a sentencing memorandum. Reality television show stars Todd and Julie Chrisley, on November 21, were sentenced to multiple years in prison. The couple, who starred in the reality show Chrisley Knows Best, was found guilty of defrauding banks out of over $30 million. Besides, they were found guilty of committing tax fraud. The couple, who appeared on the reality show Chrisley Knows Best other spin-off shows, were indicted in 2019 on 12 counts, including tax evasion, conspiracy, bank fraud, and wire fraud. Prosecutors had alleged that the star couple, who once headlined USA Network's top-rated original series, defaulted on over $20 million in debt when Todd declared bankruptcy in 2012. According to prosecutors, the 15-year fraud spree also comprised millions of dollars they earned from the show but hid from the IRS. While Julie has been sentenced to 7 years in prison, Todd has been sentenced to a 12-year jail term. Besides Julie and Todd, their accountant Peter Tarantino has been sentenced to a 3-year jail term. Tarantino was sentenced for his role in filing false tax returns and conspiring to defraud the IRS. Prosecutors said that the empire of Todd and Julie was built upon the backs of defrauded banks, and they were career swindlers who made money from jumping from one fraud scheme to another.